You was gonna let them run a train on you?
No. You overreacting as usual, Diamond.
Oh, I'm overreacting? No, you tripping. How am I supposed to watch you when you keep trying to lead the club all the time?
Watch me? Wait a minute, now you supposed to be watching me? Who told you to watch me? Was it my mama? Huh?
Yeah. She told me to make sure you stay out of trouble here. And I told her I would.
Well, for you and my mama's information, I don't need nobody watching me. I'm grown.
And tonight, a family searching for answers 2 years after the homicide of Jerriny Caples. Our Zaria Oates sat down with the family about their search for the suspect and the grief they manage every day.
Please speak up for my sister, y'all. Please.
What happened to Jerriny Caples is something no family prepares for.
She was found in the back of the vehicle, slumped over on the driver's side. She had been shot once in the head.
This video shows a suspect leaving the scene. 2 years later, the person still hasn't been identified.
The murder was picked up by a door cam, leaving the vehicle, so which kind of led me to believe that the person might stay somewhere in the area.
So he searches the area frequently, looking for any clues he can find. A tragedy no one can wrap their head around.
Every single day, somewhere in this world, a family's life is ripped apart, not by illness or old age, but by an act of brutal, inexplicable violence. It's a chilling reality, isn't it? One moment, someone is here, breathing, living, and laughing. The next, they're just gone. And the hardest part is when no one can tell you why or who took them. That's the agonizing truth for the family of Jerriny Caples. On a cold night in November 2021, Jerriny's bright young life was stolen, leaving behind a silence that screams with unanswered questions in the city of Memphis. For over 2 years, her family has battled a relentless storm of grief and frustration, desperate for a single name or a shred of truth. They're convinced someone out there knows what happened, someone saw something. But until that person speaks, Jerriny's killer remains hidden.
People don't even know what to do. New cars just want to be turned. Y'all ain't waiting on grape too. Damn! What? That's grape near my thing. Oh, he gotta be gone live. I am. It sure lives good. Get out my way! We're grape free. Big grape home. Ain't no more free grape. Big grape free. Yeah. We put this shit on for you, big grape. Go run. Talk your shit, Grape. Talk your shit. Shut up. Tell me to talk my shit. Where them hoes was at, babe? Where they was at? Where they was at? What's up? Where them hoes was at? Put that mic flag on right there, bro. Damn. I done dropped it.
Free who?
Oh, you know? Oh, okay, damn. Put P flag on right there.
Shit out me, man.
Shit up off you, P.
Shit out me.
Big great.
Free who? Big ball out.
Ain't no more free my dude, fuck.
Look at that pan today.
Take that shit off,
Give me mine.
Ain't no more free my nigga.
The central question that hangs over this entire story is, who took Jerriny Caples' life and why has justice remained so agonizingly out of reach? Born on December 13, 1995, Jerriny Caples was more than a name on a police report. She was a beloved daughter, a cherished sister, and a quiet presence that brightened the lives around her. Her family describes her as loving, kind, and sweet, and also someone who kept to herself and brought no trouble to anyone. This was a young woman with a gentle spirit, known for her peaceful nature. Her sisters, Candace Parker and Lamashia Sims, spoke with a pain that cuts deep, a grief that time has yet to soften. To them, Jerriny was the one who don't bother nobody. It's this image of a harmless, unassuming soul that makes the story of her final moments so utterly devastating and so impossible to reconcile. For them to take her life for nothing, her sisters shared, while their voices laced with anguish, "It's hurting me. It's hurting my dad. It's hurting her mom." This is the profound cost of an unsolved crime, on a family left to carry an unbearable burden with an empty space that can never be filled. Jerriny was laid to rest at the Raleigh Fraser Memorial Cemetery in Memphis, her physical presence gone, but the echo of her absence was a constant ache. How could such a gentle soul meet such a violent end? On November 11, 2021, the peaceful existence of her life was shattered. The serenity of Jerriny's life was replaced by a brutal act, setting in motion a desperate search for answers. But what exactly happened on that fateful night? And where was Jerriny when the unthinkable occurred? Now make sure you grab a cup of coffee and settle in as we aim at revealing the crucial details leading up to her demise. Welcome to Theories of True Crime Stories. Kindly subscribe to our channel and turn on the notification bell icon so you don't miss our future posts on any of our latest true crime stories.
I'm sorry for saying you had an STD, okay? And you didn't. I got the papers. It's great.
The grim truth of Jerriny Caples' final moments surfaced on November 11, 2021. She was found on Prince Street in Memphis, inside her own white Jeep Cherokee. The scene was horrific. Jerriny was slumped over with a single gunshot to the head, ending her life. This wasn't a random street encounter. The precision of the act and the setting suggested something far more deliberate. Her sister, Candace Parker, grappling with unimaginable grief, voiced what many might suspect, saying the gunman may have known her sister. She believed it could have been the target of a robbery or a desperate act that spiraled into murder. This speculation adds a layer of disturbing possibility on, if Jerriny was targeted, did she know her assailant? The questions hang heavy in the air. Lamishia Sims, another of Jerriny's sisters, summed up the family's raw, aching bewilderment with heartbreaking clarity, stating that it's a senseless act of violence. That's all it was. A young life extinguished for reasons still unknown, then leaving behind a profound emptiness and a burning desire for understanding.
A loving mother, sister, and daughter now at the center of a murder investigation. Memphis police found the 25-year-old killed in the Nutbush neighborhood. The woman's family continues to mourn while police search for her killer in tonight's Manhunt Monday.
They took my little sister for nothing, man. She ain't do nothing to nobody.
Candace Parker and her father are searching for a killer. Memphis police say 25-year-old Jerriny Caples was murdered last November in Nutbush.
She told me she was going to school, and when she left school, she was going to meet somebody to get some shoes. I guess she never made it that far.
Parker says she tried calling her sister, but her calls went unanswered. Something Parker says was highly unusual for the mother of two. So Parker went to her sister's house looking for answers.
When I got to my sister's house, I felt it. Something was wrong. And that's when the detectives told us we had to stay there for a minute. When they said that, I already knew my sister was gone.
Parker says detectives told them they found her sister's body inside her white Jeep Cherokee on Prince Street.
She got shot in the head, came out through the back, through her side. I never think I'd put my sister in a casket, man. We just want justice for her, that's it.
Parker believes the gunman may have known her sister and says she may have been the target of a robbery.
I just want justice for my sister. I can't
can't sleep. I can't eat, y'all. I need help. I need help.
If you know who killed Jerriny Caples, you're urged to call Crime Stoppers at 901-528-CASH. Your tip could help put a dangerous criminal behind bars and $2,000 cash in your pocket. Remember, all calls are confidential.
From the moment Jerriny Caples' body was discovered, the Memphis Police Department, MPD, moved swiftly. Investigators began collecting evidence by meticulously processing the scene. A crucial breakthrough emerged early on. It was a surveillance video. This wasn't just any footage. It captured the person suspected of leaving the crime scene. Jerry Caples, Jerriny's father, clinging to every detail, observed that the murderer was picked up by a door cam leaving the vehicle. This pivotal visual led him to a strong belief that the individual responsible might stay somewhere in the area. For a fleeting moment, this surveillance footage offered a powerful sense of hope, with a tangible lead that could finally bring his daughter's killer into the light. It was a face, a figure, and a potential path to justice. But then, the investigation hit a chilling, frustrating wall. 2 years after Jerriny's murder, as of November 2023, the individual captured in that surveillance footage still has not been identified. Despite this crucial piece of visual evidence, no arrests have been made in connection with her death. The initial promise of the video dissolved into a lingering mystery. With such a vital clue, how could justice remain so elusive? What prevents someone from recognizing the person on that screen, from coming forward with the information that could change everything for Jerriny's family? What do you think prevents people from coming forward in cases like this? Well, kindly share your thoughts below in the comments. It truly helps us to spread awareness on cases like these. Also, don't forget to like and subscribe to our channel too. The cold reality of an unsolved murder can break a family, but for Jerriny Caples' loved ones, grief has fueled an unbreakable resolve. Their pain, which was raw and constant, has transformed into a fierce and an unwavering determination to find the truth. Candace Parker, Jerriny's sister, voiced her collective agony with a powerful declaration, saying, "He took my little sister for nothing." This isn't just sorrow, it's a battle cry. She made an absolute promise, also saying, "I'm not gonna rest, I'm not gonna sleep, I'm not gonna stop screaming justice for Jerriny." This isn't just words, it's a commitment that defines her days, with a tireless pursuit in the face of agonizing silence. Then, there's Jerry Caples, Jerriny's father. His search for answers extended beyond words. He still searches the area frequently where his daughter was found, while walking around the streets, scrutinizing every corner, hoping against hope to discover a forgotten clue or a detail others might have missed. It's a father's enduring grief, manifested in a physical, desperate quest. He holds firm to a profound conviction when he said, "Someone did see what happened to his daughter." His message is clear, and also a plea to anyone listening. He's getting close but wants the community's help. 2, Jerriny's other sister, Lamashaya Sims, reiterates the depth of their suffering, simply describing the incident as a senseless act of violence. "That's all it was," she laments, "and I hate that." This shared sorrow, combined with their active appeals, shows the heavy burden of unresolved loss. In their desperate pursuit, the family, supported by the Memphis Police Department, continues to urge the public for assistance. Anyone with information is implored to contact Crime Stoppers of Memphis Shelby County at 901-528-CASH. There's a reward of up to $2,000 for tips that lead to an arrest and conviction in homicide cases. This reward was notably doubled in June 2021, even before Jerriny's murder, highlighting the city's struggle with rising violence and its proactive push for citizen involvement. The family's personal efforts, from Jerry's repeated searches to Candace's public appeals, are heartbreaking examples of how unresolved grief persists. They are doing everything they can, but is it enough? What impact does an unsolved case have beyond one family? The fight for Jerriny continues, but until the community steps up, until someone breaks their silence, Jerriny's killer remains hidden in the shadows, and her family's quest for justice remains agonizingly unfulfilled. 2 years have now passed since Jerriny Caples was brutally taken from her family in Memphis. Her case remains cold, the person responsible still unknown, and no arrests have been made. This absence of justice extends far beyond the agonizing pain of Jerriny's family. It leaves a lasting mark on the entire Memphis community. An unsolved murder isn't just a private sorrow, it's a burden shared by the entire city. When a killer walks free, a subtle fear takes root, by eroding public trust and raising questions about safety within the very streets people call home. It highlights a critical point, where an unsolved case reflects broader challenges a community faces when dealing with violent crime. The continued appeals for public assistance, even years after the fact, underscore a crucial truth. The key to unlocking justice for Jerriny might very well lie with someone in Memphis. This places a shared responsibility on every citizen, a quiet urgency to come forward. For Jerriny Caples, for her family, and for the city itself, the call for information through Crime Stoppers at 901-528-CASH remains the most vital path towards the justice they so desperately seek for. The resolution of Jerriny's case would offer more than just peace to her grieving family. It would be a profound step toward healing a community scarred by persistent violence, with a powerful declaration that every life holds value, and that justice, no matter how long it takes, must ultimately be served. Her story reminds us that silence can perpetuate pain, but a single voice, a single tip, can change everything. If Jerriny's story touched you, please kindly take a moment to like this video, share it with others, and subscribe to Theories of True Crime Stories, so we can keep fighting for justice for her and countless others who deserve to be remembered and to have their truth known. Thanks for watching, and see you on our next story.